My name is Phyllis Nance. I am your Chief Sales Officer here at Wakanna, one of the 4 co-founders. Excited to be here this morning. I'm going to get out of the way for our CEO. I know she has many nuggets to share with you. Met this young lady over 14 years ago this month. And as I met her the day before, she had fired her boss. That's right. From corporate America, making 6 figures a year, fired her boss so that she could go into this amazing industry of social selling full time, have more time freedom with the people that she really cared about. And then became MVP of 3 companies, as well as building teams in over 46 countries, guys. Then was asked to come and be a CEO of a cannabis company from a mentor of hers, saying, oh no, I'm not going to condone the use of illicit drugs. But that's why education is key, because once she found and heard the different benefits of the plant, he changed his mind, and it's been game changers ever since. And so, without further ado, and I'm going to help you these people out, I'd like to bring to you our own Melissa Boston. Melissa, are you
here? I am here.
Okay, I'm muting them out manually.
Okay, great. Awesome. Well, welcome everyone. Super excited to be on the line. Good morning, everyone. I want to welcome you and thank you for waking up to Wakanna this morning. Super excited to be on the line. And Phyllis, I just have to throw it right back to you. Oh my goodness, Phyllis is so modest. I'll tell you what, when I first met Phyllis, I knew this lady had it going on. In fact, she would go on to break record after record. Her team would break records. She is absolutely, setting the pace. She is our midwife, helping all of us to give birth to unlimited possibilities. She is our CSO, and we just thank you so much, Phyllis, for all that you do. Always setting the pace, our first diamond, first double diamond. And I'm telling you what, if you were on the call last night, Phyllis showed up and showed out. I mean, that call was exciting with our flat belly lifestyle, and really having a chance to see her dramatic transformation. I mean, just absolutely powerful. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about the flat belly lifestyle later, but just wanted to say good morning to each and every one of you. I want to welcome all of our Jamaica Qualifiers. I'm telling you what, I'm getting fired up about this trip to Jamaica. I'm telling you what, when you live in Chicago, you just always want to take a trip somewhere, especially during the winter time. And I almost have my bags packed. I'm going to start packing them right now. Hopefully each and every one of you are determined. And we got some background noise. You guys can maybe mute out a little bit. Maybe that's the second line. Let's mute that line out if you guys can. Whoever else
as they're coming on, it's not muting them. So I'm constantly
muting them. Gotcha. Wonderful. I tell you what. Well, hey, you know what? We have the best team always on the lookout. And no matter what happens, whatever throws our way, always there to respond. But again, I wanted to say I'm flat out excited about Jamaica. Hopefully each and every one of you are working on a strategy to join us, because it is not too late. I know there's a few people I talked to. They said they're going to be there. So let's see what happens by the end of the year. Super excited about that. I want to welcome everyone on the line who might have hit bronze, silver, gold, platinum. Yes, we had some platinums last month, and that was super exciting because they're getting $1,500 in free product. Plus, remember, just by going to platinum, you've earned at least $2,000 just off your CV commissions alone. So we want to welcome and congratulate all of you. Welcome to all of our brand new rank advancers. For those of you who hit sapphire, yes, we had record amount of sapphires last month, and rubies and emeralds. Just congratulations to everyone, and just welcome to the line. We start this call by sharing our vision and mission statement, then going through our agenda. And yes, we will hear from our awesome VP of Business Development, Shannon King. Our vision is we exist to help end the negative stigma that has caused communities around the world to suffer and lose out on the health and wealth benefits of the cannabis plant. Our mission is we are the catalyst to stir a movement that inspires people to confidently move into the legal space as entrepreneurs, formulators, and investors, evoking the courage and strength of people to take back their health, wealth, legacy, and freedom. And so first on the agenda is last night. What an exciting flat belly Zoom, okay? It was so awesome having our phenomenal CSO really set the pace, lead the charge, share the amazing Wakanna opportunity, and then, of course, come back and share her awesome, inspiring testimonial of transformation and just really encouraging everyone out there that, hey, if she can do it, you can do it. So we want you to join us on this new Flat Belly Lifestyle 2.0, okay? This is our plant-based for your blood type, and it is absolutely changing lives. In fact, did you hear and witness all those amazing testimonials? I mean, we had Gigi Gloria Harris, oh my goodness, dropped another 10 pounds. Tariq and his wife combined, I mean, they've lost, oh my goodness, probably about 25 pounds just in those 12, 13 days. I mean, that's crazy, right? Exciting. And then, of course, Mom Mitchell, her testimonial, so powerful. They've completed theirs also and had such a phenomenal report to share. Her husband even was so excited he joined on the line to share. So you don't want to miss these Sunday calls. I'm telling you what, our sales after that call on Sunday more than doubled, okay? More than doubled for Sunday. So if you're looking at ways to build your business, if you want to really help bless people, what you want to do is you want to put them on the call. We're super excited because this week we have a lot of things going on with the Flat Belly, the cleanse, right? We have a lot of things going on with the Flat Belly Lifestyle. So we are so grateful to Dr. Eric Prince. We're so grateful to Sharon Dorsey. They're in this week actually formulating and really getting together, the next ship out, right? So we have another ship out that's actually scheduled for the end of the month so that you can be in time for our January the 2nd. We did sell out of our pre-launch, okay? So that's exciting for those of you who hadn't gotten it yet. Maybe that may not sound like exciting news, but guess what? It's going to be just a matter of a few days more will be available. And so you'll be a part of the next ship out. So you want to make sure you don't wait to January the 2nd. You want to be a part of the pre-launch because we have a set amount of products that are going to be available and ready for the end of the month. And you want to go ahead and claim yours. You want your family to claim theirs. And so you want to pack out the call next week. And then after next week, guess what we're rolling out? We're rolling out the Flat Belly system. So you're going to have a PowerPoint presentation so that you can do your Zooms. We're going to have some videos, right? We're going to have so much supporting tools so that you can be truly ready to go out there and build your CV. In fact, for the end of the month, that's one of the big pushes, right? The end of the month push is going to be so exciting because so many people are going to want to get in their last minute Flat Belly cleanse or Flat Belly bundle, okay? And so you want to go ahead and set your eyes on your strategy. In fact, just in looking at some of the strategies, can you imagine, even if you had just 10 people on your team who went out and got 15 customers? I mean, do the math on that. That's 150 customers that hit your group. Do the math on the fact that if they each buy the cleanse, I mean, that's 200 CV. I mean, that's 200 points, okay? You get a little less on the CV, but it's 200 points. So when you start thinking about your strategy, your roadmap to hitting these positions, these ranks, it really starts with looking at the things that are working right now, the things that are duplicating right now. And as you come on the line, just know you're not muted, so we hear your conversations, but welcome, welcome, welcome. And so anyway, there's some strategies, right? Some great strategies that you could utilize to build your team this month to finish out Jamaica. And I believe that those who really hit it hard this month, those are the two things they're going to focus on. Because here's the thing, guys, our crown jewel, it's always outside of Founders Pack season. It's always the number one selling pack, right? Our crown jewel dispensary. And what I believe is there's going to be people that see the value of what we're doing with this Flat Belly Lifestyle, and they're going to want to come on board as distributors. We witnessed it last night. I know Gigi had a guest on the line. Several of you had guests on the line that not only came in and bought the cleanse, but what they saw was opportunity. What they saw was the impact that this was making. What they heard was the testimonials. What they knew that, wow, 21 days, most people will take 21 days to do something to change their life. And even if they're not ready to go all the way to the cleanse, that level 3, they can at least do 1 or 2. And what that makes them do is do what they come in as a crown jewel. So they want to go out and spend that whole $998 and do what? Get $2,000 value so they can be ready. So they want to be in our business, okay? Because when the coaching part comes, and Willie had a chance to talk a little bit about the coaching part next week, we're going to get more in depth into what that looks like, right? What you're going to be expected as a coach. So you want to make sure you get on the call. In fact, we're going to have a special session this week for those of you who really are serious about becoming coaches on actual Thursday, right? On Thursday, we're going to have a little mini call, And this mini call will be for those who want to be coaches. It's going to be Thursday after the Diamond Factory. You're going to be able to jump on and learn a little bit more about this coaching opportunity and what it entails and how it's going to work. You're going to learn more about, the scanning process and what we're going to expect of you as a coach, okay? So there's going to be a link that's going to go out. This is a leaders only. So if you're not someone who really looks at being a leader, this is not a call for you. But if you really want to be a leader and if you want to help build, right, on the Flat Belly Cleanse, the Flat Belly Lifestyle, we're going to do a tour after the health conference in January. The tour is going to start in Texas. We're going to hit other cities that are what we call in demand. In demand means we're looking to see the trends. We're looking to see what cities not are just asking for us to be there, but the cities that are actually out there buying those flat belly bundles and the flat belly cleanses. And what I can tell you is right now in Texas, the sales of the flat belly program is through the roof right now. In fact, if I look at some of the biggest days we've had on this, a lot of those sales are coming out of either Chicago or they're coming out of Texas. We're starting to see some coming out of Louisiana now, which is exciting. We're starting to see some Massachusetts activity on that. So we're looking, right? We see Maryland. You guys are showing up, showing out. So as we're looking at the cities, we're going to identify where are the top sellers at, guys, because we want to make sure we're honoring those who are plugging in. And we're going to put a tour together, and we're going to take this all around the country. And that tour kicks off just after our health conference in January. And so those are going to be very important things to pay attention to. So right now, as a leader, you want to be intentional. You want to make sure you're on the cleanse. You want to get your team on the cleanse because you're not going to want to miss the opportunity to put Dr. Prince in front of your group. Okay? Super, super excited to share that. And hopefully each and every one of you are just as excited and you're going to do what it takes, okay, to go to that next level. And when you come on the line, by the way, you're not muted. So just mute out, please. Thank you so much. So the health conference is coming up January the 15th. Make sure you've already secured your tickets. Those tickets are going fast. I believe as we keep unrolling this new Flat Belly Lifestyle 2.0, what's going to happen is we're going to completely sell out of tickets for the health conference. So you're going to make sure that you go to your back office, secure some tickets in advance, because you're not going to want to miss the opportunity to have customers, to have your family members really transform their health. See, when we do all the other conferences, right, those are always amazing conferences, and we're going to always have, record sales, and it's going to be exciting. But when it comes to health, health is our wealth. So many of our family members are suffering, right? And so this is a conference that your company is hosting that's going to help people take their health to the next level. And so as we think about the holiday time, there's the holiday season coming up, right? We know Christmas is coming up, Kwanzaa, all that is in play right now. And here's the reality. Sometimes we don't even know what we should do to bless our family. So we're out running around looking for gifts. Some of you bought gifts on your own website. That's great. Another idea is to get them a gift of a conference ticket, right? Give them a gift that can give forever, because now they're going to forever be empowered because they're going to have tools and we're equipping them for health. Get them on the Flat Belly Lifestyle call next week. I know I had some of my family members on Sunday, and it's always exciting when they can hear from other people about why they should make steps to change and improve their health. And so those are just some of the items on the agenda right now, as it relates to things up and coming. I know one of the things that we're excited about, we announced on the corporate team, is we are rolling out a new shipping hub. So for those of you who are out of state, a lot of times what happens is we start off, and our business model is primarily in Illinois, okay? Then it becomes, hey, maybe it's 70% Illinois, then it's 30% other, then it's 50-50. And then all of a sudden we see our out-of-state volume, our ship outs, start to outpace what's happening in the state of Illinois, okay? And so that's exciting. And what that means, it's now time for a designated shipping hub, a department that's really designated to just getting those packages out. So for those of you, who bared with us, okay? So it worked out, right? We got caught up on packages, so thank you for your patience. Well, we want to make sure we're always taking things to the next level as we're getting ready for the next big growth, the next big season of activity that's going to just be mind-blowing. We want to be prepared not just to handle what's happening here in Chicago with in-store pickups, but we want to be prepared to also handle the flood of volume that's coming from all across the country, guys, because we have volume happening all across the country. I mean, there's places that sometimes I look at, like South Dakota. I'm like, who in the world knows people in South Dakota? It's exciting, okay? It's exciting when we see people, whether it's Montana, okay? I mean, it's just like crazy when you really think about the power of a business like this and how it takes us to every corner eventually of the world, okay? Right now, of course, we're here, but can you imagine when this also is global? So truly exciting, and we want to be prepared to handle, the whole aspect of this growth happening online, okay? The true online business that we've talked about and we've dreamed about, and that's going to be facilitated at the speed of light when we have a designated team that are down there with no distractions, right? No one's knocking on the door, ringing the bell. I was telling the corporate team on Saturday, I said, it's kind of like, the office, we get so many people who ring the bell and come through the We Cafe. That's great. But it's kind of like that is requiring so much attention that a lot of time our shipping group, that's what they're doing. They're trying to get, handled on who's there knocking and screaming on the door, right? Like, hey, help me, help me. But then you have the out-of-state people that are quietly and patiently waiting. You have the people in Illinois that might not want to come in and pick up. They're at home quietly waiting, right? They're not knocking and screaming because there's no one. That's just until what happens, the package doesn't arrive within the 7 to 10 day normal time frame, right? And so in order to handle that, we just really have to separate the two departments so that there's designated people, making sure those of you who are knocking on that door, ringing our doorbell, you're satisfied, and a department that's making sure those who are out there, waiting patiently at home, okay, you're satisfied, right? So that everybody gets the products they need in a timely manner, and we can all just truly be thankful and excited about that. So that's something really nice to really implement, and we're super grateful for our amazing team that's going to really help make it happen. Update on flowers and pre-rolls. Just wanted to give you guys an update. See, that's the part of the business where you have to understand that testing is critical, right? See, we test our products. We don't just get our products in from our manufacturers, and our manufacturers are amazing. We've been partnered with them for years, okay? So these are people we have great relationships with. They work with really great farmers. We a lot of times make sure, they're pulling product from our minority farmers, right? Because we want to support our Black and brown community as well. And so, but what happens is from time to time, a product might come in, and for some reason, whatever is going on with that product, we can't release it. So we received pre-rolls weeks and weeks ago. I mean, we were ready for Black Friday. We had flour weeks and weeks ago. We were so ready for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. But guess what happened? The flour and the pre-rolls came in hot, okay? What does that mean? It means it had too much THC. Now, some people might think, great, please send me extra. No, we can't, because we follow all of the compliance and all of the Farm Bill, right? So we do not ship product above 0.3% THC on the Delta 9, okay? And so we had to actually end up returning, we're talking about thousands and thousands of product, right? I mean, really probably over 10,000 units of product, right? We had to return. And so we're actually waiting on testing now. We did get some new samples in. And so once everything comes back where it's under the 0.3%, we will release pre-rolls and flour. So just wanted to give you guys an update, and thank you for your patience, because if you did get the Founders Pack, you did notice on your slip, it said your pre-rolls are missing. So this week, just know it's not final yet, because again, the product has to meet our high standards. Our product has to meet all of the state agriculture standards, right? We only produce and release products that are safe, effective, and we will let you know when those test results come in and we are good to release those pre-rolls and our flour, okay? And so with that being said, also too, super excited, because one of the other things that I really wanted to just kind of showcase today was regarding what we're doing with the plant-based for your blood type with the Flat Belly Lifestyle 2.0. So we actually have a brand new website, okay, that's launching on January the 2nd. That's going to be phase 1. So a brand new website. We have several different grocery lists that are launching, basically depending on if you're phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, or perhaps you're after the program is already complete and you now need just maintenance, right? So we have a grocery list for all of those phases. Of course, I already mentioned the coaching program and how we're going to have the call on Thursday after the Diamond Factory. Of course, we have our phenomenal products, but with our coaching system, it's going to really empower you, because you're going to have access to your own scan. You're going to actually have the ability to actually not only scan, but you're going to also have access to the blood type testing kits. And so it's going to truly put you in a position where we're going to give you the tools that you need to go out and impact lives. But here's the deal, guys. If you are in the desire of being a coach, I want to put this out there. It is critical and imperative that you first do what? You have to complete the 21-day cleanse. So that's critical for all coaches. And so what you want to do as a leader, even if you're saying, hey, I'm not going to start this to January the 2nd, you want to go ahead and get your cleanse, get it now so that you can finish your program. And now you can be qualified to go ahead and become a coach. Okay. So very, very critical. Wanted to put that out there. Let's talk about something that I haven't yet talked about other than on our corporate call. And I think we might have mentioned this briefly on another call, but New Year's, okay? I've been asking the team, what is the consensus? What do you guys want to do for New Year's Eve, okay? Because we constantly, have, our building there. We're constantly having events, but we really haven't done anything as a team since our winter wonderland, right? And so what about a cannonball, right? What about a phenomenal small event? This is not going to be big. In fact, we have already loaded tickets on the site, but we wanted to make it so that we have an intimate party where it's just perhaps less than 50, less than 60 people, but we wanted to make sure the people that really wanted to participate have the opportunity to do so. So if you're on the line right now, and if you think, hey, hanging out at the corporate headquarters, having some fabulous food and drinks and music and DJ and just having a ball, but doing it safely, okay, in our facility where you're not having to go spend hundreds of dollars, but it's going to be something we want you to dress to impress, okay? We're going to have a step and repeat. So we will have that red carpet so that you can come in and just be glammed up, okay? So we're super excited about doing something. And again, it's not going to be on a big capacity, so there's not a ton of tickets available. But what we wanted to do is for those of you who are listening right now and said, hey, this is something I really want to do. I want to hang out with the Wakanna team, the Wakanna family. I know Dr. Rita is working on having even a rapid testing for us so that those who are not vaccinated, make sure you get that rapid testing. In fact, I don't know the policies, procedures with that. She's the one that's the expert. So we'll send something out from her just as far as the COVID update so that we're always in compliance with whatever the CDC is recommending at this time. In addition to that, having the party that night, it's going to be really, really cool because we're going to have some fun giveaways. I believe we have a piñata, a cannabis-themed piñata. So this is going to be an infused party. We're going to have so many options from raw vegan to seafood for those who can have seafood. I mean, it's going to be an impressive spread, and we're just excited to really celebrate with each and every one of you that truly want to be there to plug in and just celebrate as a family. And so with that being said, the tickets today only are $99, but it includes your plus one. So there's nowhere you can go in Chicago and have what we're delivering for $99 plus, but you know how we do it. We're going to, what we call compensate for some of the parties. So Wakanna is going to pick up the tab on some of the festivities. And so obviously for two people, $50, that doesn't even cover, most of the food and drinks, but we're going to make sure that we do something that's going to be so much fun. And so make sure you go get your ticket for $99 before they're sold out. And again, today only, that's going to include your plus one. If you wait till after today, the $99 will not include your plus one. And so with that being said, before we go through the rest of the recap for things that you should plug into, I want to first just take a break and bring up our Vice President of Business Development, this amazing lady and her staff. I'm telling you what, they showed up, showed out, helped to get it done. So I want to thank her team because I'm telling you what, it took just a whole company. I mean, everybody, the warehouse, everybody pitched in, all of our volunteers. We don't want to leave out names, so I'm going to just let her give any more additional thanks, okay? And so with that being said, Shannon King, if you can just come up and give your report for today. And you might be muted out, Shannon. Well, looks like we might have lost Shannon. But with that being said, that's okay. We're going to keep it moving.com because we have some more announcements. And so tonight, don't forget, you want to join our virtual corporate Zoom. Another opportunity to showcase your business. If you're new in the business, you can have a grand opening. So reach out to support at Wakanna so that we can schedule that grand opening for you, happening tonight during our corporate Zoom. 7:30 p.m. Central is when the party starts. At 8 o'clock, that's the overview. At 2:30 p.m. Central, you want to go to saveourstrands.com. You want to join our trichologist, Doris Mosley. She is the expert on hair, and you can put your clients in front of her right before the holiday so they can give themselves the gift of healthy hair. And then, of course, tomorrow, we want to invite you back to the Diamond Factory so that you can take your business to the top. And with that being said, wow, a lot was shared today. So make sure you go take action. Get that flat belly cleanse, okay? Especially if you want to be a leader. Get your tickets for our New Year's Cannonball because we are going to have a ball. Holiday hours this week. Just want to remind you that Saturday we are closed for Christmas. Christmas Eve, our hours will be till 12 noon. You know, we told our corporate staff, they've been putting in those hours, guys. So we're going to have a skeleton staff, and it's going to actually be there just till noon on Friday, Christmas Eve. So just get the word out to your team. And so with that said, we want you to go out and have a Wakanna day. We're going to see you at the top, the very top, the tip top. Thank you, Wakanna Nation.